Hi people, this video is part of my series where I showcase themes from MDE Themes Guide sheet, which you can find a link to in the description. The showcase will only be showing floors 11 to 15, since the guide already gives enough information on what you should do before that. Now let us get started. Today I will be showing the Sinking+Tremor theme from the sheet. This guide was made by me, and we'll just use the same loadout as the sheet. I will show it on the screen. And recently we added Slam Lament Yisang and the Dawn IDs, Dawn Falls and Dawn Grabber to this theme. Because of, well, for Yisang, the new eco skill grants him Tremor status. And with that status he actually becomes one of the best clashers in the team, and he also deals good damage. So he's at number 1 spot. The red warning symbols are for the eco skill, because if you don't have the eco skill equipped, then he doesn't count as Tremor. He's still good to use even without the Tremor. That's like a sinking ID, but obviously giving him Tremor keyword just makes him much better. Other than that, as Tremor IDs, we found that using Dawn Fast and Dawn Gregor is just really good, especially fast because of the AoE, because of having the skill tree can be 5 coins turn 2, and for the rest of the encounter it will be 5 coins, and from turn 3 it will be skill tree 2, but that's also 5 coins because of the coin reuses. So that's really strong, that's really good. And you know, the rest of the IDs are more well, easy to understand, I would say. Except I guess Ring she's, well, you need to also have one more sinking ID here, because we only have 4 sinking Tremor IDs, so you still need like a 5th sinking ID, and we chose Ring there because she can spam skill tree 2 as well. That's also AoE. I think it's unfocused volley, with the last coin not being unfocused volley, last coin actually hitting like 3 enemies. It's still pretty good. You can check the substitutes section if you don't have like the Dawn IDs, or if you want to use a different sinking ID, etc. And it's also important to keep in mind that you need to have all of your backup IDs, sinking IDs, for Rain Cloud. Here I showed all of the sinking ID options you have for each sinner, because those 5 sinners are in backup if you're using the main team. Obviously, if you are substituting, then the backup sinners might change, but yeah. I made the illustration like this so that you can see all of your options. Basically, that was the idea. I hope it looks good. And you can also see that for Sinclair there's only Mariachi Sinclair as his sinking ID. Maybe sometime he will get another sinking ID and I can add, you know, more options there, but for now it's only Mariachi Sinclair. And we are not going for Desperado in this team. I want to also mention that. Because first of all, Desperado is not that amazing. You need to look at the unfused ego gifts, and when you look at the unfused ego gifts, the Desperado is not actually, you know, that amazing. You can still do like 5 ammo Desperado, but you would be using some Rodion and Capomer Sword, I think, instead of Dawn Fast and Dawn Gregor. And from our testing, it downgrades the team. So that's why we are not going for it. We are still going for what's it called, Dusk of Ember pack, and we can still get the unfused ingredients and you know, get buffs from those, but we are not going to fuse for Desperado. Anyway, I think I've said all that was needed, so let's go straight to the footage. Okay, so there aren't many options in terms of the MDE gifts. We have Clippity Clap, which is important. I will also go for the couple gift, which I actually didn't show in the in the guide. I will add it there whenever I remember it. Actually, we can also go to line 3. Let's go to line 3. I will talk about it more in a bit. Oh, okay, we just immediately got a secret boss. Sure. That's completely fine for me. I don't have lunar memory, I will show the gift too. But what was I talking about? Oh, also it's Rien. That's probably the most like useful one out of the four for us. Valentina would probably be useful too. But this should absolutely be a cakewalk at floor 11. So first gifts. Okay, I don't know why I randomly have that, but yeah, the standard Tremor gifts, standard Sinking gifts, and then the pocket watches. Other than that, well, I just followed the guide. I got Fates quite early, so that's pretty nice. I got like all the fusion and stuff. I got Gift and Shadow Monster, but I didn't get set plushes, so I can't do that fusion. I got non-disclosure agreement. Okay, that's I guess fine mentioning. But I didn't fuse Lunar Memory yet, but I have the 3 memory, so I was going to use it this floor actually. And I think I was okay. That's a skill too. That's why. Blunt. Oh yeah, she won't be able to clash. She won't be able to clash at all, as you can see. She's a sinking only ID in this team. I think we are supposed to like match the like blunt to blunt, slash to slash, but we cannot do that perfectly, obviously. So I'll just clash the good skills. Well, that's not a good skill. That works. Good skills with good skills. And worse skills with worse skills, I guess. And his sanity will drop a lot anyway, so this hopeless clash probably will still win. I was thinking about the MDE gifts, right? So we'll go for line 3 because we have like empty options. We'll go for line 5 because that's always good. We'll go for Clippity Clap gifts. And also for the Capo gift because it gives extra Tremor bursts to IDs that use ammo, which Yi-Sang applies. So we won't be able to get the coin pouch part of the gift, obviously, because well, Yi-Sang doesn't have a brass skill. At least his skill 3 isn't. I don't think, yeah, his other skills aren't brass either, unless I'm misremembering. So yeah, we are going for that tag too. So that's our plan for floors 11, 12, 13, 14. And for 15 we'll see, I guess. Our damage is lower than normal because we don't have Lunar Memory, obviously. She still won the clash. Stagger, but there is the what's called HP gate here, so I don't want to use like the good skills. I will use worse skills for Wit Sinner when I can. There will be an HP gate and he will use Furioso, which isn't amazing, isn't good for us, but it's floor 11. I don't think it will deal much damage. Okay, 16 speed. Well, Yi-Sang should be clashing the highest. Only 64. Oh yeah, he has a status wipe. That's why the sinking stuff doesn't apply. That's unfortunate actually. But, well, it's still dominating. I think that should be fine. He should still be the highest clasher with that 64 clash. Let's do this for slots resonance at least a little bit. Maybe that helps a bit, right? It's pointless to use defensive skills. Oh, that's actually also dominating, but this is probably better dominating. It's pointless to use defensive skills because it doesn't trigger against Furiosa. Furiosa has a special clause for that. As you can see, it doesn't deal much damage. If we had Lunar Memory, this fight would have been much faster. Anyway.
시생멸.
At least now we have some sinking
오래
there.
필수록 가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
That probably shows like that because of paralyzed now. Yeah, okay, I don't trust that skill. Because of paralyzed, the clashes can be misleading. Sometimes it will show dominating even though it isn't. It should be fine. There aren't any more HP gates from what I remember. He just uses Furiosa every 2 turns. I think it was every 2 turns. At least Faust still has good damage.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라. 방심의
역시 우리 사무소의 자랑이야. 좋아.
Oh, he's using Crack of Dawn. That's cool.
곧 여명이 찾아오겠지.
The Dawn IDs have really good damage, even without the memory.
마저 필수력을 잘
And the
이용하지
assist attacks
못하셨을
just
뿐.
adapt to it. Coin power and also extra clash power based on sinking, and also poison self, that's also nice. And more damage with unbreakable coins, take less damage from unbreakable coins. The index part it doesn't apply, but these buffs are already pretty good. Like, yeah, nice.
죽음 충동 억제, 관념 봉인.
Well, this time I have Lunar memory. I also got the slash and pierce memories back, so that's nice. And we also have the buff from Secret Boss Gift. So this floor is just win rate.
네르프 정렬 원색적으로
Her damage is still pretty good, even though she only has sinking.
예측한 대로 적개체 무력화. 확인
나비가
사살.
날개 짓하듯 나쁘진 않은 스킬력을 잘 이용하지
내가
못하셨을
공격
뿐.
금은 애장품 특별히 보여줄게.
여명의 빛과 같이.
That is his clashing without the enemy having sinking, so he doesn't actually fulfill his conditionals, and he still clashes that high.
그대를 기릴 테니.
나비가 날개 짓하듯 스킬력을 잘 이용하지 못하셨을 뿐.
사물. 앵화. 적개체 무력화. 확인 사살.
I don't know what
시생멸.
that
칼날 사출
오래 필수
sound is.
떨어지는 법이지.
It appears sometimes.
물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
사물.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
시생멸.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을
나비가
색채.
나쁘진 않은 스킬력을
떨어지는
잘
법이지.
이용하지 못하셨을 뿐.
그대 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
시생멸.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을
전부 펼쳐낸
떨어지는 법.
나비처럼 나비가 나쁘진 않은 스킬력을 잘 이용하지
편히
못하셨을 뿐.
쉬시게. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
시생멸.
칼날 사출
오래 필수록 가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
전부 펼쳐낸 나비처럼
편히 쉬시게. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
나비가 날개 짓하듯 스킬력을 잘 이용하지 못하셨을 뿐.
적개체 무력화. 확인 사살.
Well, there wasn't much to say in that pack. Now let's see. I want line 5 for the capo and okay, line 5. I want to see Shatterbound can include rewards to guarantee it, to be honest. Okay. Now this works, okay.
저 살점을 찢으면 더 붉게 칠해지겠지?
Section 1, that's quite easy. And I got all 3 of the gifts from here. I also got unhidden numbers in the last pack. So yeah. I don't like pressing win rate too much, so let's actually chain the skills maybe. Though it doesn't change much, to be honest.
여명의 빛과 같이
3월 앵화
편히 쉬시게.
That's pretty good clashing from her.
네르바 정렬 원색적으로
I say that because, well, she's only sinking here.
태어난
The
곳으로
bleed part doesn't help her much, since we cannot have the fusion gift of that, obviously.
나비가 날개짓하듯 나쁘진 않았습니다.
Okay, that's special contract damage. That's fake damage.
내가 공기력 뛰면 내장 특별히 보여줄게.
전술 시야 전개
No.
오제트의 눈으로
I guess we can have Ryoshu be the slowest next turn, because that's what this does.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로
편히 쉬시게.
억제 성공 진짜 격발 사물 앵화 덧 주목과 피 코코 흙속의 파묻
Kozan really carries her damage.
시생멸
Oh, let's see.
오래 필수록 가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
There's a counter here, but I think Faust won't die from it. Let's see. I don't remember which one I'm supposed to kill first. I'll just focus on all of them.
나아가줄게.
I don't think it matters.
편히 쉬시게.
They also don't have much HP. So yeah, that works.
나비가 날개짓하듯
The counter doesn't work when you're staggered, yeah?
달고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라. 팬
네르바 정렬 원색적으로 임파스터
전술 시야 전개 오제트의 눈으로
Okay, let's see. Last time I got a bug here that ended my run. Hopefully I don't get that bug. Because if I do, I mean I won't be able to publish the video, right? Probably.
어디에서도 볼 수
Okay, the
없을
bug didn't happen.
색채로
there was a lag there for a second, so I was afraid, but no. The bug was that when you press start on this turn, the game would just crash. But now it doesn't, so I guess they fixed it.
내려봐 정렬 원색적으로
편히 쉬시게.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
전부 펼쳐낸 나비처럼.
Okay, now 2 more packs. Still need the pack with Lehang. Right here, okay.
그럼 입장해보지.
Lehang is a really easy boss. So you can also choose this as your floor 15 option if you want to. You get an automatic Morastas. And I want to show that I got lucky and got Piece of Relationship. So we have Piece of Relationship and Fate. The run is going pretty good, I would say. Yeah, that skill won't be able to clash. I will just clash for that later. There's a skill one. Did I do, like, not do any skill changes?
편안을 쏠 거라면
One
미리
skill
말해라.
change. Okay, that was unlucky with her, I
저번처럼 말
guess.
없이 쏜다.
Oh, and that's based on
또
speed. Okay,
검집으로
wait.
쳐내버릴 테니.
Most of the attacks are going on Ishmael for some reason. Then, okay, will I have to? Okay, I'll have to do that favored clash probably. And one attack has to go through, and that's Ishmael. That's okay. We got unlucky with the speed RNG. That's okay.
나아가주게.
She can still clash. And now we'll inflict sinking.
정렬 원색적으로
So that's really nice.
나비가 날개짓 하듯.
Hopefully you don't hear the sound of children screaming from outside.
역시
It's
우리
my
사무소의 자랑이야.
neighbors. I think I have good noise cancelling here though.
격발.
Oh, okay, she's dead. That's not good. But she's not dead. So that's fine.
새벽녘.
마저 태우겠습니다.
내가 공기력 있는 애잖아
말까봐 떠올른 들은 아닌가 보네.
Okay.
하고 나온
Now the
게 인자 또
sound is
돌아오르는구만.
fixed. He only has 3 speed, so I can have like everyone go before him and deal a lot of damage. I still don't want to let this clash. Okay, 6. How does she clash 65 actually? Okay. I mean, if this says 65, that's probably true, no? There's 1 paralyze, and he has 1 coin skill there, so okay. Yeah, I can leave it to Rodeo.
나아가주게.
탕.
편히 쉬시게.
I have a feeling that the fight won't go to
태어난
the...
곳으로
Well,
돌아가라.
the fight will end before it gets to Rodion clashing the Yang. It feels
살고자
like
하는 모든 것들과 함께
there is still false Gregor.
무덤으로 돌아가라.
나비가 나쁘진 않았습니다. 실력을 잘 이용하지
오케이.
못하셨을 뿐.
So the reason we went for this gift is when using a skill that spends ammo, activate the following. Well, Yisang, this is for Yisang, only for number 1 deploy tendency. 3 haste, and also trigger Timber Burst once on hit, 2 times per turn, so that's 2 Tremor Bursts per turn for Yisang, which he normally doesn't have any bursts. The Eagle doesn't give him Tremor Burst, even though it gives him Tremor status. So that's like mildly useful, but there aren't many good options in terms of gifts here, so yeah. And we won't be able to use this because, well, Yisang doesn't have a rat skill. So yeah. Now I think the... what's it called? The pack that I cannot pronounce. The pack with 3 fishes that get increasingly larger. This pack.
자, 판 돌아갑니다.
I didn't get any like useful gifts in the shop, so I don't really have to show those, I think. Show the eagle gifts again. I guess these clash the highest. So I can go like that. Radium won't be clashing well, but that's fine. That's targeting Yisang. This is... right. None of them are targeting Roshu. Okay, so Roshu won't be able to target. Okay. So we have to clash with Rodion then. Unless you want to get, you know, unopposed attack. Those two seem to clash the least, so we'll give it there. It says neutral, so we'll see. Maybe neutral is enough. Maybe do this also. If somebody else hits that body part, they can at least, you know, inflict sink. Well, Pulse won't be inflicting much sinking. Let's do that. This makes more sense to me, and... okay, these body parts are severable. The legs aren't, so we have to go for the legs. I guess this leg.
나아가주게. 편히 쉬시게.
진짜. 격발.
나비가 날개짓하듯.
I guess she will lose the clash. It's a 1 coin, so yeah, okay. And she has unbreakables,
네르프 정렬
so that should be fine.
원색적으로
새벽녘.
제가 보태죠.
사물. 앵화.
내가 공기력 때문에 애장 특별히 보여줄게.
전술시야 전개.
Well, I think I can go with weaker skills against this body part and just kill it. Just to use the weaker skills so that we don't have them.
흙 속에 파묻혀라.
Now, slightly bigger fish.
오래 필수록 가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
At least everyone can clash, so Rodion doesn't have to clash. I will do that and yeah. I trust Ryoshu's skill 2 more than this, more than Rodion, to be honest. But all of the clash skin are favorites. That's fine.
여명의 빛과
It should be.
편히 쉬시게.
내려봐 정렬 원색적으로
새벽녘.
마저 태우겠습니다.
Yeah, we don't really have problems with the clashes.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라. 펜.
And now this will be 5 points.
나비가 날개짓하듯.
That's good damage, I would say.
진정. 격발.
Now, slightly bigger fish. Or, I guess, the biggest fish. Let's see. This is the biggest kill. I don't think we might be able to clash with this. It says favored. That's dominating. That's favored. That's a bit. I don't know if I should trust those. This is also favored. I feel like this is better. No.
포위만 구축.
I don't know why they came back for a few, like for what second there.
편히 쉬시게.
Giving Tremor bursts to Isa makes him quite nice, quite good.
전부 펼쳐낸 나비처럼.
Faust's regular
역시
skill
우리
3 dealt
사무소의
more damage.
자랑이야.
That's well, I don't know. Against the second fish, maybe there were like some parts that were staggered. That's why she dealt more damage there.
무덤으로 돌아가라.
That would be my guess.
사물. 앵화.
And goes on. Oh, it's a 4 point.
아네스코.
That's fine.
새벽녘.
제가 보태죠.
This will probably go another turn.
내려봐 정렬 원색적으로
Not for much, to be honest. Let's go for the sweaty parts and just... That's nice clashing. And let's just kill it, I guess.
칼날 사출.
편히 쉬시게.
Thank you, Isang. Now we got the gift. This gives us Amplitude Entanglement every turn. Join Ishmael has Tremor Decay, and the Dawn IDs have Tremor Scourge, so we can fuse that. And this also gives a random unique Tremor as well, so this can also give something like Reverb, Hemorrhage, Chain. I don't know if Chain is that useful, but Decay is quite useful actually, so yeah, that's nice. 60 adversity. Now floor 15. I could do Master of La Mancha land actually, or I could do Brittle of Infinity again. But I don't want to do the same packs again. Let's do Master of La Mancha this time. Okay, now the final four.
강습 준비 완료.
Okay. I can shop the eagle gifts since it's the final floor. I didn't really get anything last floor. This is just, you know, it's because it's the final floor. We got one secret boss in this run, which is, I guess, fine. It should be enough. The reason we chose this pack is because Papadon is quite easy. Actually, this beginning section is more difficult than Papadon, I would argue. You will see why when we get to Papadon.
새벽녘
마저 태우겠습니다.
진짜 격발
내려봐 정렬 원색적으로 내가 공들여 꿰면 애장 특별히 보여줄게.
전술시야 전개.
Did Faust not get to use her skill at all? Oh, that's fine. The team has a lot of gloom skills. Okay, the children outside are screaming even more loudly. I really hope that you don't hear them. Next time I should close the window. I will just trust my noise cancelling.
그대를 기릴 테니
내려봐 정렬 원색적으로
시생멸
Now we just use defensive
오래
skills.
필수록 가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
Wait a second. I will actually close the window while this is going on.
또 한 번 막아내고 이번에도 막을 수 있을까?
Okay, I am back. I closed the window.
시생멸
Oh, who's staggered?
오래 필수록 가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
I guess because of the automatic damage, yeah. That's neutral, I don't like that. I'll do something like that. The team has good enough healing. So, like, Ryoshu should be able to heal because of the Gloom skill. Faust can heal. Ishmael cannot heal this time, obviously, but it's important to heal because
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색칠
what's called the attacks where we use defensive skills against Papadon, those attacks can deal good damage against us if we don't have defensive skills. And a staggered ID cannot use defensive skills, so they will just die in that case. That's one issue in this fight.
태어난 곳으로 돌아.
At least we have healing because of Gloom. And also
달고지
AoE
않은
skills.
모든 것들과 함께
And the healing comes from Grey Coat Eagle Gift, which we have.
파묻혀라.
내려봐 정렬 원색적으로
나비가 날개짓하듯
역시 우리 사무소의 자랑이야. 새벽녘
이렇게들 Okay. Pulse has real low HP. But does she have 30 stacks? She has 26. That means she won't be using her skill tree too, unless maybe with the... She might be able to reach 30 stacks because of the assist attack. And then use skill tree too. That could be cool. Young Ishmael also needs the HP. Okay, a lot of these needs I'll use Solemn Lament. It's Gloom, but it targets too many enemies. If they all die, I cannot use them for others. Maybe just not do anything with this. Gamble on this and we'll see. It's unfocused volley for 3. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Let's see the full animation. I don't want to skip it. It's my first time actually using the ego.
이 처참한 보화, 호접이 그대를 화장할지니.
The last coin just doesn't deal damage. Okay, at least Ishmael healed, but Faust didn't, I think. Faust and Ryosho are staggered. I guess both of them will probably die here. That's unfortunate. Still have the rest of the team. There's one bad part about picking this in floor 15, like the unlucky status that happened at like unfortunate time. No, I have the badge and also
오래 필수록 회복 탄환을 쏠 거라면 미리 말해.
okay, Ryosho didn't die.
저번처럼 말없이 쏘면 또
Everyone's sanity dropped,
쳐내버릴 테니.
but they will get the sanity back because of what's it called? Because of fate. She'll get unstaggered. Yeah, I mean it's fine, it's fine.
여명의
Ryosho will
빛과
heal because of that.
사물.
편히 쉬시게. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
새벽녘
태어난 곳으로
Yep, full heal. That's what I should see.
시생멸법. 오래 필수록 가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
She needs to heal. Does she not heal with skill 3 too? She should. Oh, I should do this.
당신 짝패군요.
This has attack rates. Oh, okay, yeah, she did heal.
원색적으로
Okay. Now the second phase.
나는 돈 키호테 라만차랜드의 돈 키호테다.
Now this phase is much easier.
시생멸법.
You don't have to clash these ever.
떨어지는 법이지.
You just, you know, okay. Having to clash that is also not good, but even though this says on the post, they will still have to clash. So how defensive skills work. But it's fine. The thing is that because of the HP gates, he will never get to actually use his skills. He will just hit the HP gates every time. And obviously because we have sinking, he will constantly have minus 45 sanity.
모든 것들과
That's always nice to see.
무덤으로 돌아가라. 속삭. 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
사물.
삼코.
And we hit the HP gates. Gregor is at 1 HP. I feel like he's going to die. Does he have the... Okay, he can do Crack of Dawn. Does Crack of Dawn have innate attack
날
rate?
신경 쓰는
It
것보다
does. Okay, so he will
자네
heal that
생각하는 게
fully.
좋을 걸?
That's good.
제일 중요한 걸 놓쳐 그러다.
And yeah, as I said, we don't have to, like... Even though it says cannot be staggered until he uses the skill, he can still switch... what's it called? I do... Okay, this cannot be offset. I'll do this. Yeah. He'll still... the turn will still end because of the HP gauge, basically.
나아가주게.
I don't want the HP gate to happen now. Okay. This is Crack of Dawn, so that you can heal.
곧 여명이 찾아오겠지.
Okay.
시생멸.
Uh,
오래 필수록 가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
this doesn't even deal damage, but since we are faster, we can actually, you know, still hit the HP gate and not let that
여명의 빛과 같이.
attack go through. Even though it doesn't deal damage.
재장전 중이다.
So I don't know if you can deal enough damage for that.
무덤으로 돌아가라.
새벽녘. 자네 많이 지쳤군.
Yep. And now it's just staggered, now it just dies.
여명의 빛과
Isang is
같이.
about to die though. One issue is healing, I think, in this fight. Because of how long it takes, you can get staggered and die because of the damage that you take every turn.
태어난 곳.
So if you're taking this back, only take it if you have enough healing, I guess. But if you have enough healing, this becomes very easy back. That's also, you know, true.
이렇게도
Because you don't
허락했어야.
have to clash any actually good attacks. Maybe only clash defensive skills of Papadon.
한자루는 죽어 떠난 자에 대한 축하를.
Pretty nice. Ryosha actually does more damage than
목숨에 묶여
Faust,
살아갈 자에 대한
probably because of the, you know, unopposed attacks. And that damage is from Kozan.
이상으로
Gregor
끝없어.
did something. And Rodion is there. Well, Rodion, I don't think she was bad in this team, yeah? She had her moments. And other sinking options would actually be worse, probably. So yeah, I'm not unhappy with that. With Gregor, well, I guess it's fine. He allows Faust more, and Faust deals good damage. Especially with the, you know, 5 points and such. Yeah. And that was the run. Let's see. I think I had almost full rest bonuses. So I should have good Starlight here. Let's see. There's no way to skip this, right? If someone knows how to skip this, please let me know. Okay. 111 Starlight, that's nice. 60 adversities, obviously, and we didn't. I didn't get any brutality or, you know, that kind of trials. So yeah, of course, full graces. For the packs, you can just check the guide, and yeah. I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Goodbye.